show.
Yes, it is.
You've heard all the other wrestling programs. Now it's time to listen to the guys who aren't booty.
And you can't teach that.
It's hashtag Wrestlepals.
There ain't no stopping us now. We celebrate on the floor. Top down, we're ready to go. To all the people across every nation, turn it up and give me some more.
Hey everybody, welcome to hashtag Wrestlepals. More energy? Hey everybody, welcome to hashtag Wrestlepals. Look over there, it's hashtag Wrestlepal Justin.
That's me.
Some would say he the best. Some would.
Most call me stupid.
Really?
Yeah, I think that's yesterday's.
That stupid one over our IR dumb?
Yesterday's poll was keep it up, stupid, versus stop it, dummy. I think keep it up, stupid won. So
I could hear, like, yeah, you're right. I could hear Colin Quinn saying either one of those.
Keep it up, stupid.
See, I wouldn't do it justice, but can I get the other one?
Ronkonkoma?
No, not Ronkonkoma. It's fine.
Yeah, stop it, dummy.
Okay, I will. Hey, and hi everybody. I'm hashtag Wrestlepal Nate.
Oh,
he's feeling good this week.
Oh, yeah, I am.
Really?
Yeah.
Why? It's like nothing's happening.
Confident Justin is still in.
Yeah?
Real in.
New catchphrase? I'm not supposed to point out when it's a new catchphrase, though, am I?
I'm real in.
Really?
Real in.
Reeling. What's the matter? What's got you on your heels?
Nothing.
You okay?
I'm real in.
I'm worried about your confidence.
Y'all don't even know.
Yeah, I do.
Isn't Bay yet.
What? He's overshot by like a mile there.
I know.
Like, I really love this mic arm. This is sweet. Hey! It's kind of sticky. Ooh. Like grape jelly.
Weird.
Not
Blue grapes?
Not unpleasant.
Okay.
Not
Better
unpleasant.
than grease.
That's the that's what I'm going for. Just not unpleasant. Not quite confident. Confident.
Find confident Nate. Bring him to the table.
And then do I take it
Waiting
home?
for confident, though. Hashtag confident. That's in the chat.
Oh, great.
And we did it again. We keeps it real up in here.
Then do I take it
Waiting
home?
for confident.
Then do we take?
I'm trying to open up the chat without the thing.
So Justin, it's been a week,
Yeah.
and yeah, nothing's really happening.
No.
It's not like a big week or anything.
No, it's not a big week in wrestling or nothing. No.
Nothing really happened.
Nothing shaking, really, right?
Nothing building. Nothing. No end in sight, really. It's just
Sorry, you're wrong.
What?
You're wrong on all fronts.
Well, yeah. What's that got to do with wrestling?
Dude, how fired up are you for this weekend?
I'm not sure I can contain myself.
This whole week, really.
It has become...
And not just
If
WWE,
you didn't know,
by the way.
what are you doing here?
Yeah.
Like, welcome. Like, we're very accepting, and by all means, come on in. We try to be as accessible as possible. We're stupid. That's a really low level of... ... Stupid?
There you go.
So we try to have that level of accessibility, and all are welcome. No one is ever going to be turned away for having less knowledge or being not as in on things.
As a matter of fact, the less knowledge, the better.
Exactly.
So you can have fun with us.
You will have more fun with it because we will be just as dumb. It's fun.
It's the
Being
best.
dumb is great. Being fooled is the best. Suspending disbelief, believing that clowns
rules.
can be evil and will fight. And of course they have 4 tiny ones of himself.
Yes.
Because that happens. Also, there's a man who is a king, not a real king, just of Memphis, and he will have 4 small hymns.
It happens.
It happens. Was it 4 or just 3?
It was 4. Ooh. I think it was 4 of each, because
Okay.
then they were the captains in 5, so 5-on-5. I
Dink,
think.
dank, dunk,
Yeah,
dunk.
oh, I don't feel so good anymore.
Sorry.
There goes my confidence.
Yes, anything can happen in wrestling. This is the best time of year to jump in, even if you have no idea of any of the storylines. If
true.
you have no idea what's going on, this is the height of spectacle that will ever
Spectacle
happen.
of spectacles.
What are all the names for just the one event this weekend? The showcase of the immortals. Good lord, right?
Yeah.
The grandest stage of it all. That's both of them.
The granddaddy of them all.
The big thing.
That really awesome wrestling event.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also another name, expensive.
The point at the sign.
Hot and spicy. I miss Curry, man. There you go. Go down that rabbit hole. Enjoy Curry, man. He's hot. He's spicy. He tastes great. Is that how it goes? I don't know.
Dude, I didn't watch TNA.
Whatever. Yeah. But Curry, man, almost got me in. You know that? I was like, what the hell is this? He's got a bowl on his head. I'm in. And then someone called me a dummy. And I was like, this is the best.
Dummy.
Not that one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dummy.
Dummy.
WrestleMania weekend, Justin.
Yes, so I mean,
And when you say WrestleMania weekend, it doesn't just mean WrestleMania anymore.
No.
WrestleMania. I mean, a pay-per-view is 3 to 4 hours for a big one, and then WrestleMania happens, which is conservatively 12 hours.
a week.
Well, that's the thing. The rest of the programming added onto it that has found itself surrounding the WrestleMania weekend.
Yeah.
Easily 148 hours of.
And that's just WWE stuff.
That's just WWE stuff. Then you have at least 300 of everybody else trying to
Yeah.
make a buck, and they do.
and they
It's
do.
Beautiful.
It's wonderful.
Isn't that the most beautiful thing?
It really is.
If you wanted to see wrestling every day for the next week, live, all hours of the day, I think you can.
Yeah.
I think you can.
Yep. Go to New Orleans, and I guarantee you will find a
That's-
wrestling
I mean,
program.
yeah, you could do that pretty much any time of year.
Well, that too,
down
but okay. Ow.
Less alcohol involved with this one. Less.
Yes. Well,
Depends.
depends.
Good book.
There's all sorts of wrestling stuff going on this weekend. I mean, we'll start with TakeOver because, dude. Now I feel like every major or every TakeOver, the internet wants to say, "Oh, TakeOver! I'm looking more forward to TakeOver than the WWE show." And sometimes, yeah.
Right.
Lately, not as much. This weekend,
They've been kind of in like a rebuilding era, and they almost
Yeah.
do the best show that they possibly can.
yeah,
With
and
what
it's always
they have,
great.
it exceeds
Yeah.
every single time. Even when you go in going, I don't know, I'm not excited about this card. I'll watch it, sure. I mean, it's on the network. Why not? Right?
Yeah,
And then it blows you away, and it's like, wow, that's better than the other card I saw this weekend. Usually, this TakeOver does a fantastic job of crafting a good show. They never overload it. They give everything the time, and man, there's just something a little more. God, I gotta find another word for packages. The visceral nature of the packages for NXT. That's a fun sentence.
yeah.
It's more of a sentence fragment. There's a comma there, not so. Okay. The builds are so good, and something about NXT now has this just dirty underground feel to it, but it's so polished at the same time.
Yeah.
It's such a wonderful thing.
Well, and I think it was going into TakeOver Orlando last year. We had Wrestlepals Zach call in, and he was like, "I'm just dying for like some characters. I want to be brought back into NXT because they've been, pretty much since Shinsuke and Samoa Joe,
Right.
have basically been in rebuild mode.
Yeah.
You've had your flashes in the pan. It's hard to call Asuka a flash in the pan, but she was kind of like set aside. But
Sometimes the level of achievement is above and beyond the level of NXT, and you just start theorizing. Oh man, I can't wait till they get up to the main card when they do this and this and this
Yeah.
and this and this. But NXT this time around, and you have those mega stars that come through there.
Right.
You're lucky to have them. While you do, you make the most of them. You get the best matches you can, and then they move on. NXT right now feels built up.
yes.
Like there's a full fun roster right there.
So we'll start at the top of the card, which is likely to be the main event. The
Mm-hmm.
NXT champion, Andrade Almas, sorry.
Andrade
Cien.
Cien.
And Aleister Black. Like, I honestly I knew I was going to like Aleister Black. Because, again, around this time, I think he was getting ready to debut,
Right.
or he was still really new at this point last year. Yeah.
There he is.
And he has far exceeded any expectation I had of him.
And-
Like, blew every expectation out of the water.
And can I just say, Mauro Ranallo on the call?
Yeah.
Never have I been. I never thought billing somebody as a Dutch destroyer would be like terrifying and like a compliment at the same time. And build a man up. Mauro Ranallo says it all of a sudden. A Dutch destroyer. Oh my God! Yes,
Yeah.
I buy
Yeah.
into it.
Yeah.
I'm scared of the Dutch. Are they all like this?
Yes.
How many are there? A lot.
They wear the wooden shoes, right, Nathan? Is that them?
I suppose. I don't know. He's usually in that weird yoga position, so I can't see his feet.
Yeah.
That would explain why the kicks hurt so much.
But he is on, a different level. And I was worried that he was never going to get the time to shine once it looked like I thought he was going to kind of just be there until he goes to the main roster.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to be one of those guys.
Yeah, almost like we can't put him at the top of the card because then you got to leave him at the top of the card.
Yeah.
And then it just kind of gets stagnant, which is
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah.
Sometimes being at the top of the card is a kind of a curse down there. I felt that way with Samoa Joe, and I felt that with Nakamura.
Absolutely.
But thankfully, they had each other at the very least.
Yeah. And
But-
they were delivering, but
Yeah.
Now these two have had a match before, so the chemistry was there then. But it's only going to be better now with the title between them.
And it's a weird contrast too. I
Yeah.
love a good contrast, and
Speed versus hitting.
man, like after this, I don't know if we're going to get the follow-ups or whatnot, but I hate to like savage NXT for the sake of main rosters, but man, I don't know which one I'm more excited about to potentially be on the main roster. I'm leaning Almas. I think I want Almas on
Yeah.
and if they follow the old traditions, they end up throwing him on SmackDown because they want to make that the weirdly diverse show.
Yeah.
It's like, but whatever, man. I think he'd be amazing.
He's less spectacle, so I imagine he'd probably fit in better with the SmackDown roster. But again, like my worry is always, well, where? I mean, there's plenty of people for him to work with.
But we
SmackDown will find a place for him.
we've seen that growth of him from stripper pool boy,
Yeah.
and it was like, and he's trying, he's doing really good. And then just the introduction of Selena Vegas, and
She
that
great.
she is amazing.
Yeah.
And having that the storyline of him like, hey, it's time to focus. Okay. There you go.
Yeah.
That's the one little tweak to the character. All of a sudden, he's got this ability to turn it off and turn it on.
Yep.
Party boy, destroyer.
Yep.
Like in the space of a minute. So
And Tranquilo is still there.
not Vegas.
Yes.
Thinking Vinny Vegas. Always thinking Vinny Vegas.
Okay.
Just never was comfortable with the term the diamond stud.
It feels creepy.
To this day. To this day.
Does his diamond stud feel creepy?
Yeah.
Weird.
There's gonna be. It's one of those. Again, this is one of those matches. I don't care who wins,
I don't either.
but I want to see it.
Yeah.
What a weird situation to be in.
Well, I feel like that's what NXT does best. Builds the excitement that you want to see the match. And then you're not disappointed with whomever wins
The
or
performance.
loses.
The
Yeah.
performance is always going to be above and beyond, and I'm excited for either one of them. This is weird. I should be more excited for Aleister Black.
Technically
I'm
speaking.
more excited for Almas. I feel that the growth of that character has been amazing, and I want to see what more he can do.
Yeah.
If he further embraces Tranquilo.
Tranquilo. And we'll, just, food for thought. Drew McIntyre could be on his way back.
Ooh.
Does he come back to NXT? Does this mean Almas retains and we have the rematch? Or does McIntyre go straight to the main roster? Drew McIntyre's a man, I tell you.
A man's man.
He's a...
Real man's man. It's the best. I hope they would give him that exact thing. Here's a hard hat. Now go out in the woods and chop down a tree. Why do I have a hard hat? Because you're a man's man. God.
a real man. Like the Beaver Ram Man.
I eat peas with a butter knife. Arr, I don't know how. I don't know why. I'm very hungry. I can't get him in my face. I'm Drew Mackin.
Okay.
And yeah, he could go anywhere. Sometimes this is weird. Sometimes a little bit of an injury, a little bit of a setback in NXT is like the best thing that can happen to you.
Yeah.
Is you get to go away, you get to come back, or you get to go away and you get to go up.
Yeah.
It gives you that fluidity. It forces the issue some a little bit, which is nice.
I know Drew wasn't there for very long before getting injured, but like, I mean,
Crowds were buying into it.
Yeah, in that short amount of time, like I was like, yeah, the NXT is not Final Destination for this guy. No chance.
Nah.
He's finally going to live up to being the chosen one.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's going to happen. You want to do the ladder match here? Because I'm super geeked for this ladder match.
Oh dear God!
I
I watched
idea of a 6-man ladder match.
I watched the idea. You know what? I so much rather it on an NXT show as a weird spectacle match instead of just straight wrestling than it being like on the WrestleMania match.
Yeah. I got you.
Though I mean, there's still time for something to happen. For could be a ladder or two, maybe a table, possibly a chair. We'll get to that. We'll get to that in a little bit. But yeah, I feel this is a great place for it, and get to features. You want the list? I got the list right here. You want the list?
Uh-huh.
You have the list? All right. Look, I'm going to start right at the top. I'm going to start right at the top 1%.
Okay.
Look, I never took the time to really love on some EC3 for TNA because I wasn't watching. Man, he knows that character well, doesn't he?
Yes, he does.
What an a-hole. I like him.
Yeah.
The fact that he could elicit that emotion. First of all, who comes to the ring and goes, hey, man, he says, that theme's a banger.
Yeah.
It's going to make us a lot of money.
Yeah.
And the crowd's like, yes, it is. We're very happy you're here now.
Hey, LOL face 1602.
I feel like that's a personal attack.
That doesn't look like a LOL face. That looks like maybe an alien. It's a smile. I'll say that much.
Big, thick, white head. So I feel like that's a personal attack.
Well, you do definitely look pale because the way the light's pointed at you.
Hold on.
EC3 though, again, I never watched TNA, but I've seen enough of the character to realize, how much work he put in to understanding who EC3 is.
Amazing knowledge of the character and connection with the audience, like right away. And it was, he's responsive to it too. That he's one of the few that learned from TNA and didn't. I don't want to say struggle down there, but he found the way that connects in that smaller audience, the more tight knit community. Instead of a show, it's more of an experience. Taking that to NXT is amazing, and if you can parlay that into found the way that main hello, I hate me audience. Shut up, Nathan. If he could parlay that into connecting with the main roster audience, that's that connection that puts you way over the top. Oh my God! And the fact that he comes out and just addresses Mr. Regal,
yes,
still respectful, but a little bit of smarm in there. Oh, such a wise man, Mr. Regal. My first day here, creating a title just for me. No. First of all, William Regal's hair. I've gone through a bunch of some of the old clips of him. It's just amazing, and it gets better.
Should I part my hair like Regal?
Yes,
I think mine's
everyone
almost
should.
that length.
It's fantastic. You need the waves. You need the waves in the hair. It's so good. It's so good. I watch for William Regal's hair. That's all. EC3, fantastic. I got down a sidejack there. I'm sorry.
LOL face 1602 says, I think it's a robot.
Mm-hmm.
Favorite wrestler of all time is the question.
Guy Russellman.
Bret Hart.
Guy Russellman. You think Guy Russellman could be Batman? I had this argument the other day. It's beside the point.
In a way.
He's not in the ladder match.
No.
In a way. Aren't we all Batman?
But the great thing about EC3's debut here is that it's almost like when Rude showed up. He came out, he does this pretty much traditional babyface promo. I'm super happy to be here. Look at me. I'm great.
I'm that guy you've probably heard of, maybe.
And then just kind of, he turned on the heel and was like, yeah, I'm an asshole.
You know this.
Whereas EC3 kind of put it there I could be an asshole. I might be one.
Probably. Look, I'm not raising your expectations of greatness here, but I am great. So take For that, what you will.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he could win easily. Mm-hmm. Because he's really good. So
I don't even know who I want to go to next.
probably my favorite.
Because they're all so good. No, it gets better. A dude that's been a breakout here lately, and one of those people that I feel like this dude's going to get lost in the shuffle a little bit, and they're going to forget about him. Nope. Killian Dane. Killian Dane has... They've let him bridge that
Belfast
gap.
Beast? Is that what they're
God,
calling him?
just gives me hope for big,
Beast
thick,
of Belfast.
big, thick, hairy dudes got a place in this world. You know,
Hey,
I'm not-
you.
yes. Hey. Oh. But no, they've let him be a killer, be a monster, and let him step up. And it's like, all right, he's not just a member of Sanity. He's a monster, and it's been fantastic. He doesn't need to win. And he's been like, let him go do solo promos. He had the little program with Aleister Black here a while back, and it was great. And the fact that you can go into a program, hype yourself up, have a great program, great matches, lose, and still be the better for it. It's everything that a developmental should be, and it's amazing.
You also get the
You
feeling.
got a connection with the dude now.
Yeah.
Me, him, hairy men. It's best.
He also was in the Andre Battle Royal last year, so he's already on the main roster's radar. So
Do you think I could wear a loincloth like that?
you could.
Better question. Should I?
I don't know. Yeah.
No, dude. No.
Wear one Sunday.
Just put it on under my clothes. Be great. Just so y'all know, underneath all this 3-piece suit, my Howard Finkel cosplay.
You
Loincloth.
got a Finkel?
No.
No.
I almost went into it. You're not going to sucker me into doing bad impressions. No.
Going from?
I'll work on it. Helsinki, Finland.
Oh, well, okay, so EC3 was my favorite, but Killian Dane
Killian
definitely
Dane's
gotta be
pretty
my
good.
favorite.
Oh, my
right
God. Okay. Well, shoot.
Definitely has to be my favorite.
Okay. So I wanted to go.
LOL Face 1602 would like to see that. You in a loincloth.
I hope that's not what they're referring to. But I mean, whatever. If it gets a view, it'll get a view.
Yeah, if LOL Face goes and likes the Facebook
Ah,
page,
shut up, man. No,
follows
no.
the Twitter at WrestlePals VA,
And gets me a loincloth.
Nathan will wear a loincloth.
This isn't in writing. A Nathan, not the Nathan. Oh my God, I don't even know who I should go with next. Just to screw it. I'm going.
Go for it, Nathan. This show just got gay.
Cool. Here we go.
Wonder who that was from.
I'm gonna say a name here. You just react to it naturally. Tell me what you think. Adam Cole.
Baby!
You can't not. That smug face. He does so much with so little face movement.
Yeah.
It's just smarm on his face. Amazing.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna win.
Well, I got to say, Killian Dane rules. EC3 really good, but Adam Cole definitely has to be
Adam
my
Cole
favorite.
is next level, man.
Definitely has to be my
Well,
pick.
cool. Then here's one new to this game, but not new to the wrestling game. A remarkable. It's going to absolutely be a remarkable contribution to this match, and getting to see him on the big stage here. Ricochet.
Oh, man. All that buzz, Ricochet, yeah. Adam Cole, great. EC3, really great. Killian Dane, really, really, really good, too. But Ricochet's definitely got to be my favorite.
A ladder match. He's going to shine.
Yes.
No matter what. He's going to jump off of everything, into everything, bounce off of stuff. It's going to be amazing. But how's that going to compete with Lars Sullivan?
Oh, my God, those hands.
Dude, I after watching the Lars Sullivan, and they build him up.
Have a good day, Lawface.
Bye-bye. He's not just a big dude, but they're also selling him as he's also intelligent, probably.
Yeah.
He's Brains Sullivan. It's amazing. I spent the rest of the day making Lars Sullivan face.
Yeah.
See, you
Not bad. I can't get my face low enough.
Stick out the jaw, Lars Sullivan face. Oh, it's threatening as all hell. Makes me scared of Colorado.
Yeah.
Like, they build him from Colorado. I was like, I ain't going there. If that's what the people are even remotely like. He came from there.
Yeah.
There have to be others like him.
So
of whatever
you know,
his species is.
he's that freak. He's a freak. Lars Sullivan.
He's going to bend a ladder in half.
He definitely has to be my favorite.
Probably.
Like EC3 really good. Ricochet really really good. Adam Cole good. Killian Dane really really good. But yeah, man, Lars Sullivan definitely has to be my favorite. My pick.
I'm sorry. Velveteen Dream.
Oh my God! Dream big.
Is he?
DREAM big.
Damn. Like he's a bigger dude, but he's also a flyer.
Yeah.
And you know, whenever they say, "Hey, we need some spectacle," he's going to turn it on.
He has delivered every single time, even with the minor feud with Ono. That match was amazing.
Yeah, everything he's done has been amazing.
Yeah.
Now we're going to give him a shot at something that's like, well, this is beyond next level. This is some make or break moments here.
I don't know who my real favorite is.
I know. That's why I started building it that way.
This is so good.
And yeah, again, the remarkable contrast of styles. This isn't just well, what do we do with the cruiserweights? I don't know. Put 12 of them in the ring and give them a ladder. Have fun, kids.
Yeah.
Kids, I'm 38 years old. All right, whatever. Kids, I got kids.
I feel
It doesn't matter.
I feel like Sullivan and Dane probably neither one of them.
Mm-hmm. Cancel each other out.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna throw it on Ricochet this quick.
Probably not.
I'm leaning- it's
EC3 has a good shot at it.
as does Adam Cole.
Yeah.
They both fit in that kind of garbage human place.
Yeah.
Nothing I love more than a garbage person. It's the best. Like, oh, what a reprehensible a-hole. Good job.
Because we could see, if Aleister Black wins, we could see a reprisal of the feud with Dream for the NXT Championship.
Could be. Don't know.
He said his name now, so
Level of
now you
respect.
got to say it again.
Oh man, going into that the Dusty tournament, there was a whole could these two team up? Are we going to get Black Velvet? I was so excited for Black Velvet.
Smug Pugs asks, yo, listen here, brother, what's your thoughts on the Ultimate Warrior? He did. I mean,
I still continues to be. Yeah. It's a shame. It's hard to come back from. There's a lot of things you can come back from in wrestling. Pretty much anything. really.
death is not one of them.
No, and
Unfortunately.
also being Jeff Jarrett. Also, wait,
Yeah.
no, he's back. Really?
Sort of.
All right, just death.
He's sort of back. You know, it might just be
Look, it
make
ain't
him go away.
It ain't slap. It ain't that one.
Slap nuts.
It ain't that one.
Slap
Nah.
nuts.
No, it's like put the big hat on him. Give him suspenders. Don't go anywhere or hold up his pants. We're not using him for Almas anymore. Put him back on Jarrett. That's the best.
Man, that match is going to be, like you said, spectacle of spectacle.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting to see where that one goes. Go to the women's match next.
I suppose so.
The return of Ember Moon versus Shayna Baszler.
Yeah. Look, when we first got seeing Shayna Baszler, I'm like, I don't know how much I'm into this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's very. I mean, she's tough, but it feels rough as far as stylistically.
Mm-hmm.
And then something's happened here lately where it's like, yeah, well, she's also a monster.
Yeah.
And at which point I was like, I love garbage humans. This is great. I'm buying in. She's going to hurt people.
Yeah.
And then it's like, Dakota Kai, we need you to go out there and just get the every crap beat out of you. Can you do that for us?
Break your arm. No big deal.
You look very bendy. How bendy are you? Can we test that? Ah! 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 And then, okay, we'll give you a roll-up win over Lacey. It's going to be fine.
And then you get to kick Shayna in the face.
You do. You
is
do.
fun.
And then run.
And then run.
Better goddamn run. Go. Never stop.
Do you have an inkling here on which way this one goes?
I don't know.
Because Ember's win feels a lot like Bailey's, where it's like she deserves it totally, but it's just
It feels empty and kind of dead, kind of stagnant.
just until we have room for you on the main roster type thing.
I don't know because I feel like I hate to say that I feel like the division would benefit with her getting up and out of there, But we are going into that season where anyone can go anywhere at this point, which is wonderful.
Yeah. And you could.
I'm sorry.
You could,
Wonderful.
You could really build a division around a destructive Shayna Baszler.
Yeah.
I mean,
She's going to be a monster of all monsters that
Yeah.
sits on the top of her, I don't know. Throne of what? Okay. Maybe we got to work on the moniker, if you will.
is that Todd?
I don't want to know. I'm afraid she'll hurt me. And that's a good thing.
She is really good though, and she's
gotten really good at being just a total a-hole.
she's really good at smacking the crap out of internet trolls too.
No?
Who were saying she can't wrestle and stuff.
Uh-huh.
And she goes, she said something about this choke is just basically a variant of the crossface chicken, and like she's like, but I can't wrestle, and
Right.
like just kind of like putting people down. It's great. I love it.
Good for her. It's how fun must it be to have an a-hole character, and you get to know that you're a good person, probably, and you get to go home and do whatever you do. But at the same time, it's like, all right, I'm at work now. Time to be a jerk to everybody.
Being a bad guy in today's wrestling is really hard because if you're a bad guy, like in the traditional sense, people are going to cheer you because they're idiots.
And you have to find new ways to be hated.
Yeah, and sometimes that means just smacking back at people on Twitter, which is fun.
Or the beauty, if Kevin Owens has taught us nothing else, what do they want? Okay, don't give them that.
Yeah.
So you're going to do nothing? Exactly. And they will hate me for it and want to see me get hurt. And then it's great.
Yeah.
Also, we're going to make Shane McMahon make a weird noise. I have to put my face off screen because I don't want that visual going out there. It's uncomfortable for everyone. Oh no, we got to get him to the medical facility.
Yes. So
What the hell's happening with the tag stuff? Because we're supposed to get the finals of the Dusty tournament.
Yeah, which is AOP and
Roderick Strong and Pete Dunne.
which feels like that's the way that goes.
You think?
Yeah.
Because man, you got to be high on Pete Dunne. Pete Dunne isn't like if you told me he's a jerk in real life, I'd believe you.
Yeah.
He's that good.
They've moved him toward the middle for this because
But he still has we won. He has that look on his face of almost.
yeah.
That look makes me so happy.
I don't really care. It's fine,
Whatever.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
Yeah.
I guess I'm here.
But they teased pretty much just before the tournament that Undisputed Era and Strong have been at each other's odds, and that's why Strong and Dunn came together initially.
Right.
So it seems like we'll finally get Strong and Dunn versus Undisputed Era.
How invested are you in Roderick Strong?
A lot more than ever in his career ever.
You know what did it for me? The stint on 205 Live, man.
Yeah.
Like they did the championship match here, championship match there, championship match there, kind of in NXT. It was like, all right, oh, yeah, cool. I like this dude.
Again, he had
put a package together. It's like, cool.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're telling me the story of this dude.
Yeah.
Then they put him on 205 Live and say, all right, do your stuff.
Yeah.
All right, who you got for me? Hideo Itami.
Cool. Let's do it.
Watch this.
Backbreaker.
Oh, Jesus.
And
Morrow branding him.
Yeah.
It does wonders for him.
Again, I hate to be a broken record, but he quietly had like the best 2017 match wise.
Losing everything doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You know who he is. You're personally invested in him.
Match after match after match after match after match. Quality.
Everyone.
Yep. High quality. So
Didn't he start like a year? Oh, was that a year ago?
he started at
no,
the last
no, it
Dusty
was
tournament.
the War Games. The War Games.
Oh yeah,
That was my favorite moment.
because he came out with AOP.
Yes, with a giant the helmet. We need 3 of those. Maybe get a smaller one, a little narrower. Akam, Razor, thick heads. Sorry, shouldn't be I shouldn't be downplaying hurting the AOP because they're only like one's 15, the other one's 17. It's amazing. AOP have been again. That's another one that I feel like the run's almost done for NXT.
Yeah.
And I hope they never make the Ascension mistake again.
God, it feels like they can't, right?
It feels like they can't with these, especially with these dudes who are so young.
Have a good day, smoke bugs.
And
And yes, I do like the Hardys.
AOP are so young and so good already
Yeah.
that tell me you don't want AOP versus Usos.
Yeah.
Tell me you don't want AOP versus New Day.
Yeah.
There's, I mean, tag team divisions are filling out a little bit, but man, they would be a great addition wherever they are.
Well, you saw, because they were always going to, I always thought, they'd just be the next Ascension, they'd just be a power team and whatever. But you saw with their matches with DIY and then DIY and Revival that, no, they can work too. So, like, they're willing to take direction, which leads me to wanting matches with the Usos.
And with Ellering as a mouthpiece?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Paul Ellering is 112 years old. And he's still menacing as all hell.
And still just as good as he ever was. It's
Like,
insane.
If they tweaked his character and said, well, yeah, he's actually the devil, I'd be like, yeah, that makes sense.
I get it.
Absolutely.
So, I mean, the tag will be probably Strong and Done versus Undisputed Era.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it would make sense, and this would be a good time for AOP to quietly make an exit and show up the Raw after WrestleMania. Look, WrestleMania is a big deal. I'm sure it is. Probably, right? Raw after WrestleMania is my favorite thing that ever happens.
It's always massive.
Here's the best crowd you're ever gonna get. Hype for everything.
Here comes the axe.
Here comes the Smasher. Walking destruction. Mr. Fuji. Why has he got a face paint on? Why has Mr. Fuji got a face paint on? Stop it, Mr. Fuji. Oh,
He's already got it on, so what are you going to do?
Throw salt in his head?
No.
Okay.
Don't mind me, I'm just opening up Periscope so I can share the link.
And that's the...
A little bit, children. Do you want to say hello to the internet, Isabel?
Hi.
Well, you gotta come onto the screen, see?
She waved at the microphone. It's the best. I do that too.
See?
Hi.
Okay, Okay, come here, Liam. You want to say glorious?
Glorious.
Yeah, I don't think they heard you, but okay. Love you, pal. Go on,
So the hands up.
close the door.
I guess.
Behave a little while longer, okay?
Happy spring break, everybody.
Yes.
So that's the end of the sanctioned matches on the card. So that's the end of NXT TakeOver.
That is everything, right? Except for, the V1.
The unsanctioned. All right. Like the build.
Oh, I mean,
The build.
the greatest thing about this build is it's been taking place since they showed up at NXT. Mm-hmm. I mean, just quietly.
They're going to be... Everybody thought it was going to be the Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens fight forever. No.
Nah.
No. Tommaso Ciampa. Or, as Ronaldo says, Ciampa! 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 Ampa. It's different every time, but it makes me happy. And Johnny Gargano. Unsanctioned match because Johnny Gargano, of course, not an employee of NXT. Not on the roster. It's very, very odd that he's being allowed to compete. But it's an unsanctioned match, so...
But if he loses, he's gone forever.
Yes. Isn't he already gone for? Is that how that works?
Well, but if he wins, then he gets to come back.
Look, dummy, we got to tell the story.
Yeah,
Okay.
dummy.
I'll shut up. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing. And the fact how they've involved the live crowds in the storyline as well has been just phenomenal. Like, everybody here's the Gargano signs. Almost feels like an underground build. The entire audience full of those signs. Ciampa playing into it by coming out and being just frustrated further and further, unable to even speak. I can't say a word to these people.
He's gone!
He's gone. And he screams and the beard goes...
Yeah. Beautiful. Mm-hmm. And, I mean, this has been... When did they show up? 2016? They initially showed up for the first Dusty Classic, I think.
And I think Gargano was floating around a little bit before then.
Well, yeah, they both showed up and did some. They showed up as a team, and then they showed up and they each got to do some single stuff. Before
And then
Dusty.
I almost want to go back. I hope in the packages they go through all of this.
Yeah.
The coming in together, being and just showing like the wedding pictures that haven't been part of like the official storyline yet. Yeah, he was my best man at the wedding.
Yeah.
But you still see him in the back and Ciampa in the background, like, hello, I'm here to menace. I mean, give a speech.
I mean, you knew this was coming because then they faced each other in the Cruiserweight Classic.
That was a wonderful beginning of the story.
In the at the end of the match, they're just kind of like hugging in the ring, and it looks like Ciampa wants to kind of like flip out, but he doesn't. He composes himself.
It doesn't. And you sat there and you wait. And just, what sets him off? Those goddamn copyright logos.
Yes.
If it weren't for those copyright logos, they'd still be together and be best friends.
How many times did they tease it with that though? Because, every time they lost, it's Ciampa consoling Gargano.
And then they keep the camera on them such an uncomfortable length of time. Like, no, just a little bit more. A little bit more. Meanwhile, Kevin Dunn would be like, no, we need camera cuts and we need to do this and hype the next thing. No, they're like, no, just stay on them. Stay on them. Stay on them. Cue the copyright logo. All right, beat his ass. Go ahead. Here we go. Woo!
Here's some fun. Here's some fun.
Here's
Philip
some fun.
Joseph asks, iconic duo, possible Raw debut after Mania. Do you want to? Because we've kind of walked through TakeOver before.
There's a little bit of like, hey, where's the state of NXT? Where's it going? Who else
who's
is
going
around
where?
there?
Iconic duo is leaving NXT for sure.
Do you know what they went and did?
Whom?
The iconic duo. What they did.
Why
they were gone?
Iconic?
No.
Oh, no.
It appears they both may have had some sort of surgery.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh.
I think they got implants.
Oh, bummer.
I know, right? You haven't seen them yet, right?
I saw like the Iconic or Not videos. I saw that Peyton had changed her hair color to real dark and cut it short.
They may have had some elective cosmetic surgery. That
man.
I know, right? Right?
Felt like we were getting away from that.
Yeah.
I mean, whatever.
Go ahead,
if
work it,
they're
girls.
happy.
I mean,
Yeah.
if that's what they wanted to do,
They
hey,
want to- yeah.
have at it. You didn't need to. We loved you.
Yeah.
It's okay.
They're absolutely they're making the leap. And because they haven't been on television in months.
No, and it's the beauty of NXT is that weird undulation from the top to the bottom of the card, and you never know. When someone drifts down a little bit, they could be moving on. It's a wonderful thing, and just the talent we got to see just in. I love a good tournament, man. The talent we got to see in the Dusty Classic was just absolutely ridiculous. Fell in love again with the Street Profits. I got introduced to Heavy Machinery, and the lack of neck. They have one neck between the two of them, and it's pretty damn thick. TM61 making their like kind of comeback, but getting thwarted. They got sidetracked, and they get to make another comeback story as a result. I cared slightly about Sabatelli and Moss. That little tease between them of like, we're not bros no more. We're gonna fight now. Cool, man.
No one cares.
Sanity, Eric Young being amazing, Alexander Wolf being like, he's just something else, man. I'm not sure he's quite human, but wherever they found that weird albino shaved monkey dude, go get some more of him because he's great. It's Germany, oddly enough. Pete Dunne and Roderick Strong, get to see a little tale of those two.
Yeah.
Pete Dunne's a jerk. Love him. And your favorites, Danny Burch and Oney Lorcan. Oney Lorcan, did you see that reveal? Over Easter?
What?
Oney Lorcan was the bunny. The Rosebuds? Oney Lorcan was the bunny. It shows a picture of himself just like afterwards, like just sitting backstage somewhere, just laid out with a bunny head, like it's hard being a bunny, yo.
That's
Oney.
funny. Oney rules.
Oney rules. Is that the one finger? The two? I like that
Birch.
one is the one. And
Yeah.
it's the best.
Man, I need more of that team.
Yeah.
God, they're great.
There'll be that quintessential, like, I could see them being the tag team gatekeeper. It's kind of the role that Ono plays right now.
Yeah.
I don't know that they're going to have like a big top spot for Ono anytime. I mean, it might roll around to that at some point, but he's been the gatekeeper. Like, hey, I'm going to give you a good match, and this is your chance to make a debut and look really good. I'm going to throw out some stuff that you're going to have to overcome. I could see Birch and Lorcan being that team for now.
Yeah.
But I could also see people loving them. Yeah. Their themes are fun.
The themes are fun, and
Danny Birch has the best
they
theme in
hit
NXT.
really hard.
Dude.
What's to boo about them? There's nothing to boo about.
Sinewy. They're very sinewy. It's the best sinewy. Just okay. Let's not. I've already talked about Harry Killian Dane.
Who do you think makes the leap?
After Mania, of this card of everybody we've mentioned, Iconic Duo definitely have a shot. I think if Almas loses, man, I want to see him like that week coming
Yeah,
up, being like
pretty much
NXT isn't the big time. I'm a big time dude. Did you see my entrance at the Rumble? It was amazing.
Yeah.
I want that every week. You want that every week. It's gonna be great. Yeah, they're gonna keep Undisputed Era together for a little while. I could see Ember Moon making the transition. Out of that 6-man match, I still don't think they're done with Velveteen Dream yet. But of them, I think he's the one that could make the transition the soonest out of the 6. They're not gonna throw Ricochet yet. They might throw him over to like 205.
Right.
Same thing with like Gargano, and I think Ciampa qualifies as well.
Yeah.
I can see Gargano just taking 205 by storm and making it an amazing thing.
Yeah.
Of course, I could see him main roster as well and being amazing. Mm-hmm. As far as not, I don't think the world's ready for the Street Profits.
No. not
I
quite.
mean, I'm ready and I want it.
They need a little bit more time, I
A
think.
little bit more time because it's so smooth. Their entrance to the ring,
Yeah.
by the way, is my favorite thing. When they get up there and they duck under, and then they duck back out. It's amazing. It's amazing. Little things like that.
Yeah.
And every time I see them, they have something more.
They just need a little bit more fluidity in the ring.
Okay. Out of the tournament, Authors of Pain, I think are the one that's definitely the standout. As far as that, if you had to pull another tag team, I don't know.
I honestly thought Lars might be making the leap because for a little while there, he had disappeared off of television.
Uh-huh.
So I was like, ooh. And then, he just came back last week.
He was in the back doing math. He's amazing. Very intelligent. The calculating beast. Or something. I don't know. Just want Morrow to talk nice about me.
What would he say? What would your nickname be?
Oh, I don't know, man. He's kind of a shit. Morrow, you can't say that. No, I'm just being truthful.
Let's at him real quick and see if he'll comment
Hey,
on
man,
the
can you
show.
say something nice about me? No. Thank you, sir.
No, Nate.
No. You're not very confident either.
Yeah. Where's the confidence?
I don't know. It's around here somewhere.
Holy hell, it's already 53? We've been talking for 50 minutes.
NXT TakeOver is going to be amazing. That's Saturday night.
Yeah.
We also have in WWE is not. Of course, they've got all the Access stuff. Friday night, you've got the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
We've been over that the last few weeks. That's been our the as you called it, the evergreen material.
The evergreen material, yes.
It's going to be amazing. You got a couple of inductors, like Big Show's putting Mark Henry in.
Makes sense.
Mm-hmm. It looks like Road Dogg is putting JAFFJA
Joffrey?
double letter score. Jeff Jarrett. Just didn't want to say his name.
Mm-hmm.
That I couldn't spell.
Makes sense as well.
Mm-hmm.
Goldberg inducted by Paul Heyman,
Fantastic.
which is amazing.
Yeah, if you want somebody to give a speech on your behalf,
Yeah.
seems like a good dude to have out there.
Yeah.
Please talk nice about me. Go.
I'm interested because they just announced that we're getting more tournaments this week. We're getting a women's tournament, a tag tournament, a men's tournament. Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
What's happening? Where?
Basically during Access, we're getting more tournaments. And I believe they said, who are they partnering with? Progress and Evolve.
Very good.
So some of those talents are going to be involved in these WWE tournaments. So they're going to be getting some exposure.
Oh, yeah. You're getting a little bit. It's like, because people were going nuts. Keith Lee
Yeah.
and Walter. It's the best, Billy. What's your name? Walter. Terrifying.
I feel like somebody's going to steal Steve before long.
Steve?
Yeah.
Yeah, Regal.
Yeah, but he's Steve Regal, not just Steve.
He took William as well. I mean, they feel that's just
true.
greedy.
Yeah.
Steven and William. That's like
Jerk.
Yeah, but
love
you've seen
you,
the
though.
hair. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. Mr. Regal, could you say something nice about me? No. Thank you, sir. Sir, thank you. Thank you, sir.
No, Nate.
That's all it is. I just want legends to tell me no. Mr. Ross, Jim, if I may. No, I can't. Okay, Mr. Ross, could you say something nice about me, sir? No. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Oh man.
Yeah, that won't be a recurring bit.
What else is happening this weekend though? Non WWE related.
Non WWE everything.
Yeah, Supercard of Honor.
Yes, we got Supercard of Honor, which is just ridiculous. That's the ROH event, but also they got that little crossover with the New Japan.
Mm-hmm.
Like somebody I believe was on Reddit posted like the ring apron, the big ROH logo, but in the middle of the O was the New Japan logo. Looks good.
Yeah,
Looks good. I almost kind of want New Japan to just buy ROH and just be the U.S. brand.
Yeah, I was gonna
Because
say
they're branching,
American
man.
Arm. Yeah.
They're branching, and it's like I believe New Japan's even doing a like going back to the Cow Palace, man, revitalizing the Cow Palace. It's gonna have a giant show.
Nice.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Like, and they're making the outreach, and I really hope it catches. And I want to see ROH really benefit as a result.
Well, and again, like that's good for that's good for the wrestling business, just in general. I mean, WWE's in the entertainment business, but like it's tied to the wrestling business. So the better New Japan does, the more likely
We'll see that match again in 2 years at Mania.
frat boy. Well, yeah, and frat boys come back to watching WWE, which is basically the demographic they lost to UFC, right?
Yeah. You know, I think we're entering into an age where it's like, you know what? No, I want a good story.
Yeah.
You got for a while. I want reality. Yeah, man, reality's pretty overrated.
Yeah.
Have you ever been out there? It's kind of garbage. Mm-hmm. Let's turn on TV and watch people actually beat the shit out of each other, or we could have the Velveteen Dream. Yeah. Don't you want that?
Yes.
I want that.
Me too.
Think people can hear us whispering?
I think so.
Okay.
Why do you want to do the rest of the show in the whisper? That's kind of weird.
No. I couldn't think of any legend I would want to say no to me. No. There you go. Thank you, Mr. McMahon. Supercard of Honor. Now this is amazing. It looks like, I mean, the top of the card is going to be the culmination of like a New Japan feud, man.
Yeah.
And we've had the Golden Lovers reunite. Yeah. Okay. Kenny looking good and not black. It's great. Just see more character, more personality out of him. And he's getting to be a good dude, and it's great. He's a phenomenal asshole. Man, he's a heartfelt dude. Well, they just had the what was the Sakura Genesis show, whatnot, where they had a spot a few months back where Kenny, still firmly Bullet Club, shoved one of the Jackson brothers of the Young Bucks, and then that caused like a fracture there. Kind of the same spot, but it was Cody pushing the other one, I think. I don't know. And then that led to a little bit of a fracturing right there between the Bucks and the. It looks like I feel like they're gonna pull the Bucks out of the Bullet Club, and we're gonna get somewhat kind of the Elite, but different and they're gonna be facey. I want faced Bucks. Makes me happy. But Kenny comes out and clears the ring of Cody. Offers the hand to the one Buck, takes it, brings him up, and a bit of a coming together, a meeting of minds, a bit of forgiveness. He extends his hand to the other one, the one he pushed. Not as receptive. Rolls out of the ring. So we get that little bit of a split between the brothers. Oh, it's just if the schism couldn't be any better. It's so nice. So now we're getting the culmination: Kenny versus Cody. At Kenny. It's my favorite thing. Is just the Japanese women fans loving on Kenny Omega. Now that he's a good guy, he'll talk Japanese. They're like, "Oh, this is the best." You okay?
Yeah. I don't want to like that.
Okay.
Whatever link they're putting up.
Then don't do that.
I'm not gonna like it.
Okay. So we're gonna get the culmination of that in an ROH ring
Yeah.
on a grand scale, and I hope they get a little bit of a simulcast with, because that's a big story for New Japan to be like, yep, we'll let you do it there. That's an amazing show of faith between the two companies. I feel like they're getting just closer and closer to being just one conglomerate, and man, I'm excited for it.
Yeah, and again,
And I feel like New Japan doesn't necessarily need it to dominate Japan, but man, they want to breach that American audience, and ROH is a fantastic vessel for it, and I'm excited for ROH to get that boost.
yeah.
Some amazing talent, because we saw New Japan talent going into TNA, and you see him just get squashed, or like, oh well, I guess you guys are a stable that's going to lose. Have fun. Yeah. Somebody posted a match that was a handicap match: Kevin Nash versus Naito and someone else, and just beating the shit out of Naito. It's like, dude's mate. What? And it was so sad. But then we have Kenny and Cody there, also part of the Golden Lovers versus Bullet Club thing. Ibushi taking on Hangman Page.
Oh.
Page has come into his own.
Finally.
It's been because he's like, Ibushi does what? All right, I'm going a little higher. I'm gonna do it too. Off a balcony, I'm doing it off the roof. And okay, somebody put out that like Louisiana directive of what is allowed and not allowed at a wrestling show. WWE fully exempt; they can do whatever the hell they want. But it's like, no pile drivers, I think it was basically like no stunners, no anything like the hot shots off the rope, anything neck related. Like, nah, man, we ain't letting you touch a neck. Like, we're not even sure. We're not sold on headlocks. I'm not sure you can do that. Meanwhile, Ibushi is going to do all of those things off a balcony. It's gonna be great. That's gonna be a match where those two legitimately try to not just kill each other, but kill themselves in the process. Someone may die. It's gonna be amazing. Then we also got the ROH Championship. Marty Skrull, the villain, who's also been teasing, kind of like, "Hey, I'm kind of impartial, but I'm trying to stay out of this. Everybody's my friend, right? Yeah. I'm a villain. I'm a bad guy, but maybe I'm not so bad. I'm gonna break your fingers." Versus Dalton Castle.
Ah.
Come on, man. So if the kid digs Bobby Roode with his Glorious, he's got to love Dalton Castle, right?
Probably.
Don't put Dalton Castle in front of him. It's going to confuse. Kids. It's like, you know what? I do need a one-piece jumpsuit with wings. Speaking of which, scratch the loincloth. I want a one-piece jumpsuit with wings.
I can't make
Also,
that happen.
The Boys. Dalton Castle rules because he's amazing. He's amazing in the ring, too.
Yeah.
And, hey, ROH doesn't have characters? They do today! Dalton Castle rules.
Yeah.
Go down that rabbit hole. Enjoy that one. You got the finals of the Women of Honor Championship. Don't really dig it because they're going to do the semifinals. So there's going to be 2 singles matches and then a singles match out of those 2.
Oh.
It'll be fun.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm not super invested in it at the moment. I don't really know. I mean, I see Tennille Dashwood in there.
She good?
Yeah. So, sorry, I wish I knew more. And then a lot of other stuff.
Yeah. That top of that card is hot, though.
Yeah. Well, I mean, again, just like I said, WrestleMania is a fantastic point to jump in if you want to be a new fan. This is a fantastic place to jump in for ROH. This is one of their big times of year as well. Fantastic place to jump back in and see who you dig, especially when you get the crossover with the New Japan stars who you could get introduced to as well, and perhaps track them down to New Japan where they get to be as New Japan-y as they want to be. Yeah. Okay, sorry.
So we're here at 12, and I want to start doing this again. Instead of making it a one block of show, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll come back. We've got to do the finals of the tournament. Liv Loves Me. We need to talk a little bit about WrestleMania.
Glazed over that one.
And we also need to do, they're telling us we have to go. So be thinking about that. It's your turn this week, I think. So that being said, let's take a quick break. We'll be right back.
But Aiden English is a little tighter. closer to the chest. Okay. I'm learning. Visuals are important.
Welcome back to hashtag Wrestlepals.
Hi,
Hour
everybody.
or two. You like us? You should. On the Facebook machine, Wrestlepals VA.
Confident Justin's a little scary. I mean, he gets stuff
It was a
done.
question.
It's amazing. Oh, it was a question?
You like us?
You like us?
You should.
Should.
Follow us on the Twitter machine as well, at Wrestlepals VA, because that's fun times.
Yeah.
Subscribe on the iTunes machine. Hashtag WrestlePals. You'll
Yeah.
find us there. You'll see the picture of the Wrestle Buddies, and you'll know you're in the right place. We're also on the Google Play machine. You can watch us live here on Facebook, on YouTube, on Periscope. There's so many places to watch us. We're everywhere.
We there.
It's easy to find us too. Hashtag WrestlePals. Eventually, I'll find
He
you.
finds it. It's amazing.
Mention this. And how dare we on this fine Rusev Day. Happy Rusev Day!
Just look at them up there. They're so happy.
Yeah, right in front of my face.
So excited for. Now, if you move that, you're gonna. There you go. Remember, yeah.
Thing.
Happy Rusev Day. To you and yours, from all of us.
Stay like this for now.
From you and yours to all of us. Wait, no. From us and ours to you and yours. Okay, I think I'm messing up Rusev Day for everybody. Hey, everybody. Happy Rusev Day.
Happy Rusev Day!
Technically, also Happy Rusev Eve.
Yeah,
And whatever you would call the day after Christmas
ready
as
for
well.
Rusev Mania?
Ready for Rusev Mania.
Torreston says do Orton. I can do a bad Orton pose. I'm
Oh.
too fat.
Oh, I thought. You're getting there. You're getting there.
I can talk like Randall K.
Dude,
Orton.
we only have like 45 minutes. So I don't know if you want to start talking like Orton.
I can do a great Randall K. Orton.
K? What's the K for? Oh, God, he's going to give me an explanation. It's a family name.
Kelvin.
Kelvin? Can't imagine Cowboy Bob Orton was into science. Like, you know what I really like? Antarctic research. Man, my arm hurts. Mr. Cowboy Bob Orton, sir, could you say something nice about me? Superplex. Ah! Just.
No, I was not trying to slip an arm around Nate. If I was doing that, it'd be more like this.
There's no slipping, man. Okay.
Confident Justin is in. You know why, though, Nathan?
I think it actually rubbed off a little bit.
Do you know
Feeling
why?
better. Why?
you know why
Oh,
confident-
for God's. Why?
What? You all right? There's a reason Confident Justin is in.
I hate to come between you two.
Well, then don't.
Okay. I don't know how comfortable you feel with me being behind her as well.
She's
Maybe I just
here.
Off to the side. Hello.
She's here.
No, she's here. Your eyes okay? You need some like eye drops or something?
No, they're good.
I don't know.
They're good.
like I'm just so thick, my arm's hanging out. There's just an arm in the middle here. Just a reason. Yes. She's
What are you doing, man? Be careful.
No, these are
I'm
her
living
arms.
my life there.
These are her arms, not mine. Oh, hi, Justin. How are you?
What are you doing over there?
Man, I don't know. Let me get out y'all's way.
That's why Confident Justin is real in, Nathan.
What
In
are
case
you
you're
doing?
wondering.
Are you still stalking her? Cyber stalking.
This is infuriating.
Question. Where does she live?
Florida, I assume.
Seem a little shaky there. Not so confident, Justin.
Oh, I'm super confident.
Okay, okay.
I'm not.
Oh, you just weren't sure.
I don't know where she lives, man.
I thought the answer was in your heart.
Well, technically,
not-
it's in my dreams.
Fair.
But I have a way of making my dreams reality.
Really? How's that work?
Just good. I'm just good.
Oh, okay.
I'm that damn good.
Any responses from Miss Morgan?
No, well, I also haven't been reaching out, as much, because trying to watch that the
levels
line
of,
between creep and
the why didn't you read my
infatuation.
tweet?
Oh man, I'm wearing this hoodie. I'm gonna have to strip.
That happens. Let me see your loincloth. Don't hit the camera. Don't hit. Okay, didn't hit the camera.
Didn't hit the
I
camera.
would have hit the
Good.
camera. Look at you.
I'm good.
Supporting the unemployed.
Yeah.
Well done.
Hey, had to be done.
Johnny, no job. Clap him some more. For Christ's sake.
She's here.
Matches. It's good. It's good.
It's even better.
Can she give me my headphones back, please? How does she wear them with the giant ponytails? It's terrifying. I'm a disembodied voice. I don't know if I like that. People watching do, though. I'm much better as a disembodied voice. Or just disembodied in general.
Weird.
Not so confident.
You need to find Confident Nathan.
Mm-hmm.
Confident Nate. Hashtag.
Working on it. Commitment first.
Mm-hmm.
Confidence second.
Commitment, you say?
Ah, Christ almighty.
Is that like, that's a hashtag, isn't it?
Probably.
Hashtag commitment?
Likely all in caps is. What is she? Hold on. Let me see that. She looks like a kidnap victim. Is that your house?
No.
Do you have Liv Morgan at your house?
What is the matter with you?
I'm just concerned.
Here's a good one.
What?
This one's really good. This is doubly hashtag commitment.
Hold on.
My commitment and Jenny's commitment.
I have to audibly sigh into the microphone.
Yeah, that's how I feel too. Whenever I see her, she makes me sigh like that.
I didn't make that sound.
Yeah,
That's
you did.
different.
Is it?
Yeah. Yeah. That is. So, Justin,
Yeah.
had yourself a little God, look at you. Smitten. I don't know what to do with you. Time to get serious, Justin.
STL.
Hold on. What? Okay. I'm going to hold you down after the show. Physically, I'm going to hold you on the ground.
What?
Okay. I'm going to hold you down. You're going to tell me. I want answers from you.
I don't know what that. What?
I want answers.
No.
Another legend. Just can you say something nice about me?
No.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. I appreciate your time.
Although I
Thank you.
did.
What?
I did say lots of nice things about you.
Why? Were you under duress? Who held you captive? Was it my brother? He does that.
Your possible future employer. I had to say nice things. I couldn't say bad things
Thank
about
you,
you.
sir. You know what? Bring all your negativity now. I mean, anything you need to get out, by all means. If you need me to step out and have Miss Morgan come back in here, I understand. Whatever you need. Hey, man, I'm here or not here for you. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe I should have remembered who and what I put on there. It was a surprise. No, I can't put him in a figure 4 leg lock. A figure 3 at best. I can't bend my legs that way either. Figure 2, figure 1.
What?
That's pretty much just standing, though, isn't it? It's first position. Oh, hey. Well, looky here.
This over here.
Uh-huh.
And then, don't mind me. Just doing stuff.
Sorry. Look at you. Setting up some stuff. All right. Justin surprised me last week with a little bit of as far as March goes, this was madness.
Oh, I also need to do this real quick, just so people. Well, maybe somebody will say something because it doesn't pick up the chat that's already happened that we're seeing.
Crazy. Goddamn madness. Justin surprised me this past week with a tournament, a wrestling theme song tournament, and you carried it over
Basically the
via
course
Twitter,
of the week.
via
Twitter
via
and
Facebook,
yeah.
and had a good time. Had a lot of weird response to it. It was pretty fantastic.
I gotta say, man, like
Got a lot of weird conversation started up, and drew the weirdos out of the woodwork.
it was also
It was awesome.
weird seeing some of the upsets.
Yeah.
that ended up happening.
They upset you, some would say.
I got to tell you, let me scroll down here to first of all, somehow Owen Hart's "Enough Is Enough" theme takes out. Let's see, am I low enough? Nope, not quite. Owen Hart's theme takes out Roddy Piper's. "Enough Is Enough." It's time for a change. Takes out the Green Hills of Tyrol.
I really think that people are
'Cause
like,
there's the name?
no, Justin, please don't overdose on Tylenol. If you would, these polls, enough of them. In fact, enough is enough. I think you may have sabotaged the titling. Clever titling may have sabotaged you quite a bit there. So yeah, Owen Hart moving on to the second round. Somehow.
I can't believe the number 5 seed in the whole tournament out in the first round.
60 votes to 5?
No.
Okay.
It was 10 to 7 was the final vote.
This is fine.
But Owen won on both platforms, on Twitter and Facebook.
Yeah. I think that was just more of a message to you. Look, the brackets are going to get broken, sir.
Yeah.
And really, enough is,
I thought that Taz's theme, would have put up a better fight.
Nah, I don't think so.
Got pretty much handed its butt
I'm
to.
I'm sorry if I could interject here.
Yeah.
There you go.
Here's one,
American males didn't make it out of the first round.
dude. But they gave a hell of a fight to Flair.
Weird.
Look at that! Look how close that was. 9 to 5, but it was 4-3 on Facebook.
That damn
5-2.
crazy DJ getting all of his family to vote for American males.
I thought that was like.
He's having kids just to rig the vote.
I seriously thought that would have been a walk in the park for.
And as it should be.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Here's one I thought was going to be close because it's the 31 seed, the 34 seed, Metalingus, which was Edge's theme, and Cult of Personality, which was Punk's. A thrashing.
Yeah, absolutely.
14-2 Cult of Personality.
Cult of Personality is too good.
Just annihilate.
It makes me sad, like that song is like associated with him, because now I can't just listen to it in my car without it being like, it's one of them wrestling freaks. Yeah, I am, but it's a good song too.
Let's see, the Latino World Order upset Kurt Angle's theme. But
No.
it's not. It's
You suck.
Minor. Yeah.
No.
Let's see. I think that's. Oh, One Crazy Anarchist somehow beat Mr. Perfect's theme.
It's terrible. Again, I think that might have been the internet telling you something when you put up those two options, Justin. As
Rest in peace, on absolutely.
you said I'm perfect, and people were like, "No, man, no, no." One Crazed Anarchist as another option, I could see that. Vote. That's how it happens, Justin.
The number 1 seed, of course. Oh, Fredo was mad because Glorious Domination was up against Ass Man, and Glorious Domination dominated. They won on Facebook. Ass Man won 6-4.
That's where Ass Man wins.
But on Twitter,
He's a what?
Glorious Domination destroyed 9-2.
Good Lord.
Yeah. Edge versus Punk should be the main event. Well, they were so close.
You needed a hot first round.
Yeah, I needed a hot first round, really
So we
close.
could get weird garbage in the second and third.
Real American holding steady. Then let's see. I don't think there's anything major here. Oh yeah, Gold Lust. With the upset in the first round over Oh You Didn't Know. And then in the second round as well over the Rock's theme. Do you smell it?
Well done.
Yeah, that was a big one.
It's iconic, man. It's so good.
Break the Wall Down. Leslie was really upset because Matt voted for Break the Wall Down.
Right. As he would.
So she was going to the bat. She wanted Sexy Boy to win. She's like, how can you not vote for Sean? So she shared the post, which made it go from 3-2 in favor of Break the Wall Down to 17-5 in favor of Break the Wall Down.
Yeah, you messed up there. You got to learn how to play the game. Speaking of which, how'd the game? Oh, look.
Yeah, there he is.
I made it all the way up to the third round.
He beat Book and then beat the Wolf Pack.
Not easy to do. Wait, he actually did that, didn't he? He's
Yes, he
done
did.
both of those.
Yes, he did. Enough is Enough's run ends in the second round. He ran into
The
Mark Henry's
Wall.
theme. Yeah.
Oh, actually, the other theme, not the Wall.
Here's Owens again getting a huge win over the Common Man Boogie,
I'm very
Dusty
upset.
Rhodes. Like I don't.
You know how hyped I am for the NXT Dusty Classic just for that little bit of cow.
Common Man.
He is
This
working
was
hard with his hands.
This was an upset I did not see coming. Ric Flair's theme taking on Cult of Personality, and Cult of Personality gets the win by 1 vote, 7-6.
It's close, but
Punk
man,
won on Facebook, and then Flair won on Twitter.
Cult of Personality is
Has the advantage of being a song outside of CM Punk's theme.
also Sprock Zarathustra is his goddamn song too.
Yeah.
Didn't get a lot of radio play, mind you, but I mean, there's LPs, and maybe you didn't tap into the orchestral set there, if you will.
Let's see. Goldberg, the Flight of Valkyries takes out. It's all about the money.
I also played that most of the weekend.
Yeah.
Was the $1 Million Man theme.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Phenomenal. Got to hashtag beat up John Cena in the first round,
Very good.
and then they beat Eddie Guerrero in the second.
God, that would have been a fun match.
Yeah.
How old would Eddie be right now? Would he still be in there?
Possibly. He'd
Possibly.
probably be at the end of his run though.
Oh my God.
Real American again holding up. It's the number 1 seed, so it should, right? Mm-hmm. Takes out the game. Goldlust's run finally ends, even though they won on Twitter. It's just
God.
Austin destroyed on Facebook. Break one. I think Cult of Personality just coming out swinging takes out the 4 Horsemen theme after taking out Ric Flair's theme.
Damn, that's a tough bracket, dude.
Yeah. Rest in Peace gets through past Flight of the Valkyries. I wasn't happy about that one. Pomp and Circumstance holding through the number 1 seed.
Took out Phenomenal.
And then finally, One Crazy Anarchist's run ends as it gets smashed by No Chance in Hell.
Again, I really think that might have been personal attacks at you. Hey, do I have any chance in hell? No, nah, man, nah. But I'm a crazed anarchist. Just one of me.
Yeah.
Nah, man, no chance.
Eddie would have gone to Impact and come back since then, I think.
That would have been interesting.
I mean,
Oh my God, they totally would have put him with the. Could you? It was,
LAX.
Yeah. Oh. It would have been interesting. It would have been interesting.
Let's see. Real American holding off Steve Austin. Barely. 8-6.
We never got that match, did we?
Nope. The best friends explode again.
Oh my
as
God! Well done.
Jericho has to take out Owens.
Mm-hmm.
Dun, 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 dun. Cult of Personality putting away The Undertaker.
Well, that didn't happen, but you know, I wish it did.
And then No Chance in Hell taking out Pomp and Circumstance.
Makes sense.
And then the final 4
Okay.
by 1 vote. Break the Wall Down takes out Real American.
Really?
Yep. Comes down to Jericho. And then Cult of Personality. Let's see, 10-6. Like it was close on Facebook. And No Chance in Hell actually won on Facebook. But Punk destroyed on Twitter. And so we have the finals. And it's Break the Wall Down versus Cult of Personality. So shall we gather up the scores? This will be boring, but needs to be done, does it not?
Chris Jericho versus CM Punk.
And you noticed we played them.
You
I
did.
played Jericho played them.
I got no playing in here. This dude's amazing.
All right, let's
He's
see.
gathering up the votes. This is the finals of it.
We're not sure who won yet. So
Are we going
we're
to
about find out?
Well, I mean, we get to cast our own votes as well, or have you already put
Well,
some in
you know
there?
what? If you guys want, that's Break the Wall Down versus Cult of Personality. If you're watching or listening live, even if you've already casted a vote, it'll count again. You can cast your vote here. Let's see. But let's see. Break the Wall Down on the Facebook machine destroyed.
Oh, come on.
5-1.
Okay.
And
That makes me sad.
see how they did on the Twitter.
Dear Lord.
6 votes as well. Tied 3-3.
Ah.
1, 2, 3. So technically, as of right now, your winner is Break the Wall Down.
I would have voted for Cult of Personality, but it doesn't make a difference. That makes me sad.
Break the Wall Down is the. I mean,
Look,
far
sometimes
as wrestling
sometimes a
themes
dark
go.
horse takes a. Sometimes a dark horse runs through there. The age old favorites sometimes come up a little short, making way for the new, you know what? It is an iconic wrestling thing, man.
he hasn't changed it, and he's had all these character all these character changes, and it still fits each character that he changes with.
Yeah.
Really,
How good was it that first time it hit?
Amazing.
When you got that countdown.
Break the walls down, and then he comes out and
it was an amazing debut, and you know what? That set that tune to be iconic forever.
he went from being Chris Jericho, the dude on WCW who's funny,
the dude with the awful hair.
Who
Where's Ralphus? Nah, man, I'm serious.
to holy hell, he's mixing it up with The Rock.
What's up, main eventer? How are you?
Yeah. And, you know, Cult of Personality was a great theme for Punk, too, but it basically goes with his Best in the World personality, which was when he came back, which I was there the night he debuted that as his theme here in Hampton.
God. Oh, that moment was amazing because you didn't know for like a second. It's like, what the?
What is this?
And then like the people that had followed indie stuff rewarded for that brief second of like, I know what this is.
Yeah.
I know what this is.
It was that weird tournament that they had. For whatever reason, they had Mysterio win the tournament. And then he beats The Miz at the beginning of the show to win the WWE Championship.
Right.
And then the main event is John Cena versus Rey Mysterio, where John Cena wins the title.
Good Lord.
What? I mean, whatever, because the match between Cena and Punk was amazing. But this is just a really weird way to get there. So there it is, folks. I mean, we went over some of the upset. This was a really fun tournament, though. You know, it was, ultimately, since Break the Wall Down ended up winning, I'm not as mad. But seeing Flair, the number 2 seed, out in the second round,
You know, it may just be a generational thing. You know, it might be losing its luster just a tad.
possible.
Like you, me, Common Man Boogie. I mean, we're gonna play that for the next hour once the show goes off.
Just a common man.
Which is awful, just overactive bass line. But that's us. Money, 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 money.
Yeah.
Doesn't ring in this. Doesn't ring in this generation.
No, apparently not.
Not me.
Must have been my email. Speaking of Jim Johnston, hashtag Wrestlepals Zach. We're gonna have to get him on the show to like fully talk about this.
He's gonna kick me in the face again, isn't he?
But
He's punched me.
he
I
reached
loved it, by the way.
Bushwhackers theme was robbed of it. I almost did include the Bushwhackers theme,
You
but I mean,
see any man's man, a real man's man on there? No, you don't. You don't, do you?
who did they win or lose against?
That wasn't in there.
No, I know. Danger at the Door. They lost the playing game against Danger at the Door.
The play-in game. What was Danger at the Door?
D'Lo Brown. Oh, I love that all that chat was there, and then I switch over, and now it's not. Say something again, Torreston.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Please. So, we're not making this up. It's really there.
Someone exists.
But hashtag Wrestlepals Zach pointed me out to the Uncaged wrestling series. It's like all of Jim Johnson's themes. It's like 4 discs worth, and they hit the Spotify machine, and so I was listening to it, and I was like, oh my god, this is fun. This is a lot of fun. There's
You know what? That just made work a lot easier for tomorrow.
It's got the I Walk Alone like acoustic version.
Acoustic?
Yeah.
What
And,
do you mean acoustic?
And Voices acoustic version.
Acoustic?
Yeah.
Just a little mandolin in the background.
I hear voices calling.
Do you?
I hear voices in my head.
Just sounds like extreme singing. You just see them in black and white with the panning cameras. The drummer's putting his set away.
Yeah.
Don't need this.
He wants to come on the show and talk about it. This would have been
It's
the
gonna
perfect
hit
week.
me. I'm so excited.
This would have been this would have been the perfect week to do it.
Are his
but
pants going to explode after he flips off of the car?
yes, of course they are.
It's the best.
But you should definitely check those out. And then whenever we have them on, which next week will obviously be packed with Mania and
boy.
TakeOver and whatever else we can get to. But the coming weeks after that, now that we're not having 2 pay-per-views a month, we're definitely going to have plenty of room to talk about that. So we'll revisit themes, a couple weeks or whenever we can get #WrestlePals Zach here in the studio.
Yes.
to come chat with us. I wasn't sure if you knew this.
What's
Nathan.
Look, she's not moving. She's scared. She's scared.
She loves me, man.
Put your hand up. Let's see if she reacts.
I'm not going to do it. I don't want to scare her away. What have you done?
I scared her. I'm sorry. She's very skittish. Understandably. I get it. I understand. It's okay. Not offended. But yeah, this Spotify, Jim Johnson's going to be in my ears for like the next week.
You're welcome.
Thank you. He said it's uncaged.
Mm-hmm.
Dig it. Yeah! Hi? Do I have hearts on my eyes? God, I hope not. Oh, Justin, I'm glad you're back.
Hey, man.
She was here.
Did you see Elias's shawl? Like he's rocking shawls now?
That's why you should.
We're still doing the show, so there's still time. You see me talking into a microphone, right?
Yes.
So there's still time. What? Why? Come here. Come here. Do you have a favorite wrestler? You don't like wrestling, do you?
No.
No, you don't. Do you think it's silly that Dad watches it?
No.
No, it's cool that I watch it, right?
Yeah.
All right, sweetie. We've got a little bit longer, okay?
Okay.
Go on. Can you listen over there?
That's what I've been doing this whole time.
I know.
I've just been standing.
Uh-huh. That's the fun of it. Spring break, ladies and gentlemen. Woo.
Woo?
Woo.
You,
Mhm.
No.
I don't feel good about that.
Yeah, I like that corner kick, though.
Yeah.
All right.
What else do we have that we need to cover?
What else is happening this weekend?
Oh,
Can't imagine.
we're going to have a sort of picnic.
Oh, for goodness sake. You still...
It's not a real picnic. We're going to have a sort of picnic.
There's like a legit...
Yeah, here. At Matt's. On Sunday.
I like your cell. You give the date, you give the time, you give the who's involved. It's going to be great. So that means like... at Matt's! #WrestlePal Matt.
I mean, every year during Mania, we do like a cookout.
Oh, so at least I have work for like one more day. So
Yes.
I'll steal some stuff.
Yoink!
Take it, everything,
Yoink a little everything.
a little bit of everything.
Because I'm not eating bread.
No,
Yeah, so like that means I'm going to have to eat more meat. Hey, be careful with the camera, guys.
so
All right, no talking on mic, off mic. Okay, you guys can be in here, but keep it down, okay?
we're into the home stretch, fellas.
Yes, jeez.
We're gonna get there. Yes. Why can't I get a quad pod? Why's it gotta be a tripod?
See, Ellie, my niece's favorite right now is Carmella and Finn. Jenny, we need to invite our wrestlers for Sunday.
We need to officially extend the invites.
I mean, I think they're going to be busy.
Probably. I mean, you don't know. They might have a little time on Saturday. They could swing by this podunk,
Liam,
this podunk town for some meat, grilled meats. It's delightful. Now that Nia Jax is officially babyface,
Yeah.
and people identifying and loving on her,
yeah.
I'm digging it.
I see a lot of people throwing hate at because Alexa and Mickey did
The same storyline.
blubber. Yeah,
Oh yeah. Yeah,
I'm not
you
a
hate
huge-
her, right?
Yeah, you hate her.
She's a
and
jerk.
Makes you kind of want to like Nia, right?
I mean, she's not supposed to be a paragon for moral high ground here. She's a bad guy. She did a bad thing.
yeah.
So I mean, hey, I get that's a little sensitive, but this is a realm they haven't really gone into before because they haven't really taken women's storylines that seriously.
Yeah.
So it's some basic storytelling, but they're telling a story.
You know what? I want to see Nia Jax beat her up.
Yeah. How do you make the monster into a likable good guy? Psychological warfare. And she's gonna come back with just standard warfare.
Yeah.
It's gonna be great. We're gonna see because Alexa's the tiniest. We're gonna see a press slam. It's gonna be great. I'm very excited. Just up and carry her around. Maybe even a throw over the top rope. I don't know.
Yeah.
This is where the weird stuff's gonna happen.
Does that match have show stealing potential? No, but it'll be good.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, they had
feel
that
good.
They had that faith in Nia. Was last year the triple threat?
It was the 4-way.
4-way.
Yep.
Oh yeah, and then she got out there first, but she made the appearance on the main card. Good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
She's getting a singles match on the card. That's gonna be great.
I imagine it'll be somewhere probably early though.
Well, I mean, I think, you know what? This isn't like in order,
Right.
but we did get announced what's going to be on the pre-show and what's going to be on the main show.
Yeah.
So if you're looking at the pre-show, I mean, and this makes it where, I'm sorry, but pre-show is the card now. You
Oh
have
my God! Hold on.
What?
Jenny asks, "Would it be creepy if we got cardboard cutouts of them?" No.
How big we talking?
Life size, right?
So mine's a little bigger.
Yeah.
She's like 6 foot.
She's not like most.
Well, yeah, most are like 5'2", 5'3", somewhere in there. Upwards of like 5'6".
I don't know. I don't think it'd be creepy. Would
She's
it?
6 foot, 270. Why do they kill you for weight? Alexa doesn't come to the ring. 5 foot,
Well, I mean, yeah,
84 pounds.
She's 5 foot of fury, so
It's the best. Well, you know what? That's self-billing, though.
Mm-hmm.
I'm 6 foot woman. No, that's not as good at billing. It doesn't really roll off the tongue. 6 feet of salacious.
So the pre-show.
Pre-show, I like this. I feel this is a good place for them. The 2 Rumbles.
Yeah.
Maybe
I think we
back to
said that-
back.
I think we said that last week.
Man, that's a fantastic way to fill out the pre-show because it's constant. It's exciting. You got everybody showing up on it, and these are things you don't want to miss. This isn't. Kalisto and Ryback, and the sun is up.
Yeah.
You know, it's going to be, and this. I'm very happy that they're indoors.
Yeah.
By all means, I love indoors. I mean, as good as the New York, New Jersey one looks. On the outside, as good as Orlando looks, man, I don't like stuff happening in the sunshine.
Right.
It really takes
Undertaker's appearance in
away
the
from
day
it. Sundown, I guess.
31. Like, I mean, Bray versus Undertaker needed to happen at dark, and it didn't.
Well, you know what? I was okay with Bray's team because it was like kind of dusky, and I feel like kind of works for him. He's like a thick scarecrow. Makes me happy. Dead. He's dead now. They drowned him. So the two Rumbles and this is okay place for it. The conclusion to the Cruiserweight title championship. We're going to get Cedric Alexander versus Mustafa Ali on the pre-show. But you know what? This is a spot where they're going to get a little bit of a showcase, a bigger showcase than they do on 205, 205 Live normally. And they're going to get time because it's on the pre-show.
Right.
They're going to get a chance to fill out. And, man, they're going to do some stuff. It's going to be so good.
Again, seen so much bitching and moaning about this. But first things first. If you put Ali versus Alexander on the card, which match are you taking off?
Well, I know which one it would be, and I'm glad they didn't. Usos on the main card. Usos earning a spot on the main card.
Yeah.
After being like Mr.'s pre-show for so
Years.
long.
Yeah.
For years. They have changed tag team wrestling. People are rightfully acknowledging them as probably the best tag team in the last 10 years.
Yeah, absolutely.
Again, that was also in that Paul Heyman interview about Cody being groundbreaking, talking about the Usos going like, they could have just been content. They could have been, hey, we're the happy dudes. We did the dance. We got the little song. And, yeah, cool. We're fine here. Mid-card, whatever. We'll hold a title every once in a while. No, they decided to change and innovate. And as a result, you want that day one-ish shirt. You know,
Yeah.
you do.
But back to the cruiserweight,
Yeah.
real quick. Again, I see so much bitching about it, and I don't know that there's a match that you can maybe Alexa and Nia,
Potentially.
but then people are bitching about taking the women's championship off of the main card.
Oh, you're gonna do the women's rumble and a women's championship on the yeah.
So that's a lose-lose. But secondly, honestly, to me, this is smart. You're giving that cruiserweight finals.
Mm-hmm.
What do they want to do? They want to drive up the ratings to 205 Live. They
Yes.
want to push network buys.
Yes.
Well, to do that, people need to be able to see what 205 has to offer.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not watching 205 Live, you don't already have the network, then you get a chance here to watch it on USA for free.
And it's going to elevate that.
Yeah.
Without it being oversold, it's going to elevate it. So it's taking what is sometimes, I don't want to say a punishment, because, my God, pre-show for WrestleMania is an amazing spot to be in.
Yeah, it is.
But you're making the most of that.
Mm-hmm. I mean, last year's, I would agree with more, where it was Neville and Aries. Mm-hmm. I feel like that should have been main card.
That could have absolutely been on the main card.
But this year, the card is bigger this year. Like, it's like this might be the most stacked WrestleMania card of all time, possibly.
Probably. I mean, that's a discussion we're going to have next week. Of
Yeah.
Was that the best?
And we'll
it
see how it shakes out.
It very well can
it
be.
Really, really could. I mean, it won't have the finality like the big overarching storyline that 30 has.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah.
30's always going to have a special place in my heart, but this is going to compete with 30
Yeah.
for sure. Absolutely.
All right.
Where do you want to go next? Because you brought up the Usos, and that's a three-way match. The Usos, the Bludgeons, and the New Day for the SmackDown Tag Championships. Is that the hot open, you think?
Man, they keep putting them in that open spot, and it's just they always steal the show every time they do. And you got the New Day in there. Yeah, New Day is going to do some stuff.
Yeah.
We still have tonight's SmackDown. There's been the rumors that this could end up going TLC match.
Oh.
It could
okay.
elevate it even more. If they do that, I think it goes a little later on the card.
Right.
And you might end up with Nia Alexa as the open, which, it could be. It could be good. I mean, because, again, they come down. You're going to be coming down from the Cruiserweight match,
Yeah.
probably.
Yeah.
Or a Rumble, for goodness
Yes.
sake. So it's going to be great.
You know who I think is going to win the men's Rumble?
Oh, who's going to win the men's Rumble?
Matt Hardy. Have you seen anything he's been doing with... Hold on. I've got it. Here. You see that? Did you see that from last
No,
night?
what did he do?
That's him right next to the trophy.
Procure.
Yeah. And he's building a feud with Goldie.
I know, right? He cared about Goldust last night. That was awesome.
I mean, I always do. but
Yeah, I know.
I get it.
It's like I didn't watch the Hulu version. I watched a Twitch streamer listen to it. Whatever, man. It was great. I was still invested in it. It made me happy. I don't know. But, I mean, that's the beauty of Matt Hardy is he'll oversell for everything,
How insane would
story-wise.
a feud? Because I'm into Goldust getting Ultimate Deletion and then coming back as Dustin.
Yeah. I'm okay with this.
And what if
Okay.
he joins Hardy? And what if we have a weird little faction of
You just want that goddamn Oddities theme back. It's all you want. No, you don't need it. No, we're not. It's not the greatest show.
Yeah, get your ass out the way, cause here we come. Most people would like these oddities. Most people
there
would
was okay
love
with
them
it.
a shot of these.
Not really. I'm fine.
But you don't
Thanks.
like Giant Silva? What do you got against Giant Silva?
He wasn't what brought me into them.
Oh, was it Kurgan?
No, God, no. God.
Oh, it was Golga
Oh yeah.
with his Cartman.
Yes. Put this mask on. For real? I'm a legend. Is he in the Hall of Fame?
I don't think so.
Should be.
I don't think so.
Did we get?
I mean, there's no
I
reason
hate.
he
I hate to
shouldn't
say
be.
this. Did we get a dead guy this year?
No.
Did we get an old timey foundations of wrestling kind of do? I don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
Maybe we're just old. Happens.
But
Happens.
I mean, Mark Henry, Jeff Jarrett, Goldberg,
Dudley's.
Dudley's. It's like Ivory.
Yeah, Ivory.
Kid Rock.
Kid Rock.
That kid.
Kid Rock dead?
No.
Okay. No. Kid Rock gonna play American Badass?
Maybe.
Taker comes out? We getting him badass Taker, or are we getting dead Taker?
I don't know, man.
I hope we get just retired Taker. He's
What if
like,
we get-
leave me alone.
Yeah, he's like, he comes out. Yeah, John. Look,
Comes out with a wall.
I retired last week, man, or last year, man. Why you keep talking about me on television?
Dude, you young kids today.
It was all a dream.
It's all a trick. God. Okay, you want to do the rapid fire prediction?
Zell says she watched it on YouTube TV Live. I ain't got that. So
Got a what?
YouTube TV Live on the to watch Raw. I wish I had that, but I have to wait for it to hit YouTube and watch it
It's
illegally.
terrible. She's like a far better wrestling
know.
fan than we are.
It's great.
Like, I wouldn't be surprised if she's sitting in a New Japan shirt right now. This would be great.
So is that what you want to do? Predictions, or do you want to just?
Not necessarily predictions, but just
run it down?
Quick rundown, and give me your gut feeling.
Okay.
Daniel Bryan, Shane McMahon versus Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn.
Owens and Zayn.
You have to, right? You can't
So
get
they
rid
get
of
their
them.
jobs back. Yeah.
Unless that it leads to El Generico, which is all I've ever wanted in life. Follow me later. I will link my favorite El Generico promo of all time. I always do. Angle and Rousey versus Triple H and Stephanie McMahon.
Rousey.
You think so?
Yeah.
No? They don't have her lose and turn her heel right away? Be a monster?
No.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Feel good moment. This is time for it.
Celebrity match.
Celebrity match. It still kind of is. All right. Usos, Bludgeons, New Day.
God, my gut says Usos retain,
I hope
but
so.
like television says the Bludgeons.
Television does.
Yeah.
I think Usos retain, especially if they end up going TLC match. I have the Usos just next level this mess.
And hopefully that sends the Bludgeons on a tear.
Yeah, and I think it was going to get the New Day and Usos ganging up on the Bludgeons to kind of take them out a little bit.
Yeah.
But they're all going to suffer some problems.
Yeah.
All right, here's a weird prediction. Braun's partner. Braun going to have a partner? Brains doesn't count.
Brawn and Brains.
So stupid. It
Love.
made me happy.
It's
But
really
I totally
good.
just yelled it. I threw my arms up and yelled in the house, Brains!
It's like so good on multiple levels.
Scaring my zombie-fearing neighbors. It's terrible.
The rumor mill.
Hawkins got on TV last night. Look at that. And thrown through a wall. But still,
Mysterio's on the rumor mill. I
I
don't know
don't
if I
like that.
that.
Booyaka, boo! We want to like him, but you keep putting him spots where we don't like him.
Okay.
We
I
don't need
I still like Sullivan, but I don't think it's likely. He's got to have a partner though, right?
Probably.
Yeah. I don't know. He's winning though. He's got to.
What's Mae Young doing? Yeah, I know.
Not being alive.
Yeah, that happens. So Braun, Cesaro, Sheamus. It's Braun taking it, isn't he?
He has to, right?
He's going to take it
'Cause he's had
we're
a hell of a
getting,
year.
We're getting him as Santina. It's going to be great. Sorry, the Santina storyline.
Yeah.
Adorable. Charlotte versus Asuka.
Asuka.
I weirdly feel it's going to be Charlotte.
Yeah.
I don't
She
know
ends
why.
the streak.
I got a feeling it's going to be Charlotte. It's going to be good.
Yeah.
It's going to be really good.
Yeah.
She's going to do that wacky moonsault off of that corner post thing.
Ellie says the partner's going to be Elias.
Very well could be.
I mean, that's still not out of the realm
Mm-hmm.
of possibility. Obviously, they've moved away from it on television.
Yes. See, what I figured, the winner of the men's battle royal, the armbar, gets to be the partner for Braun, and that's why Braun enters and wins. And he's his own partner.
What if Elias has a concert like he says, like he said on television last night that he's going to have a concert and he gets interrupted by Rock? That's all I want from Elias.
Like, it could make Elias. This could make Elias.
Yeah.
And I don't want him to just be, like, fed. I want him to hold his own a little bit. And
Yeah.
be fine.
That would be fun.
Because I got a feeling Elias is like this weird level of confidence. Also, his guitar playing has improved greatly.
Mm-hmm.
You feel him getting more confident. Last night I was like, look at this
Confident
dude.
Elias is
Look
real.
at it. Yes. Hashtag Confiliath. Lith. The man's got a little bit of a lisp. How about you take some more S's out of his name? Okay. Bliss versus Jax.
Naya.
Feel good story.
Yep.
Comeuppance. Now this has been my favorite. It's now a 4-way. I wasn't excited. I was okay for Orton, Rude, and Mahal. I think we're getting a crowning moment at Rusev Day. Do they still have the tank? Can we get a tank for this man?
Cena put him over last night on Raw.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know he did.
He's like,
Son, so
Mania's happening on a Rusev Day this year.
amazing, right?
Cena.
I'm going to steal
is-
your pops.
Look,
but I'm building hype for the show. I get it.
love John Cena and I have for a while now. Last night shows why he's the man.
Yeah.
Like he took everybody and put everybody over.
He
Like,
could easily be the host of WrestleMania and be amazing.
I loved.
I would like him in that role.
It'd be fun.
Yeah.
I liked how he, because Michael Cole had supposedly asked him, well, why don't you just enter the Rumble or be Braun's partner? He's like, yeah, but are you following this? I lost at the Rumble. I lost at Elimination Chamber. I lost at Fastlane.
Put all those dudes over by saying that.
How amazing is that?
Yeah.
Who does that?
John Cena does.
Because he's great.
He's great.
Get over it.
But man, it's
Roman was great last night, too.
yeah. It's crazy look in his eyes.
Yeah.
Passion. Amazing. That's all he needed.
Oh, and we'll get there. When we get to Roman and Brock.
Saving it for last.
Yeah.
But I think it's Rusev Day.
Like, as
I want
much-
him to be a crowning achievement. That is, ever since that Shane McMahon acknowledged the crowd by going, duly noted, when they were chanting.
Yeah.
Like, hey, you're not supposed to be chanting that right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As
we're
much
good
as
to
I
do
want the workhorse Randy Orton Open Challenge,
Mm-hmm.
at some point you have to listen to the fans, right?
Mm-hmm.
Especially if you're it'll be his third time as U.S. champ, but he won't be I'm the bad guy foreigner.
he's on his way to being the greatest U.S. champion of all time.
Yeah.
I'm okay with this.
Yeah.
I want somebody to be defined by that belt. I want somebody to define that belt, attach themselves
Like
with the
Miz
belt.
has with his Intercontinental.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Which is why I kind of hope. I'm sorry, Ellie. I kind of hope Miz wins, because we got the Balor and Rollins match last night. Fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Also booked by Tyson Kidd.
Yes, I see.
I
that.
heard
Yeah,
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at it.
Yeah.
Look good. Tyson. Yeah. Oh, not the pork rinds. Mis chicharrones. Point to the sign. Very good. It gets us to the Intercontinental. I think Miz retains.
Yeah.
Look at him all babyface, literally talking about a baby last night.
Well, see, the only one of the main reasons
Monroe.
Yeah.
Monroe.
One of the main reasons I think Balor went. Number one, he looked incredible when he held the championship last week.
Yeah.
That belt looks good with him. But number two, I feel like Miz takes time off. No,
Very well.
kid's like a week and a half.
Yeah, very well could be.
You know, take at least a month off. Or
Building to
something
that shakeup when he's all of a sudden appears over on SmackDown again.
where D-Bry is
Hey!
suddenly active.
Yeah. I have unfinished business with you.
Uh-huh.
Oh, fantastic. So this gets us to our two main events. Let's do AJ Nakamura first. AJ Nakamura.
Do you think it closes?
No.
No.
No. If they end up doing Cena Taker, I think that's I think AJ Nakamura is the third to last. Taker Cena is the second. Just gave the finger again. Second to last, and then it closes with Roman and Brock. They want to get a moment for Roman. This is the closest they've been to it. It could feel good. Could be okay.
I just feel like the surefire thing is Nakamura.
I would hope so. I mean,
It's
that would
the
be
one that the world's
that
gonna
would
be
be the
talking
moment.
about the next day.
Like as far as like the Daniel Bryan holding up the two titles, amazing end of show moment. Nakamura is the natural sell for that.
And it's worldwide.
They're gonna try to. I think they still want to give that moment to Roman, which is fine. He's deserved it.
Totally.
He deserves it.
Totally.
But is going to get the blowback from it. It's going
Probably.
to stink. And
'Cause
you know
people
what?
stink.
And I feel like they're going to want to do that if they're still keeping the shows separate-ish.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the pay-per-views won't be as much after this, but if they're going to keep the shows separate-ish, I think they close with the Raw match because it's going to lead into the Raw after Mania.
Right.
So, so thoughts on the Roman Brock?
All right. I have been so against
Teach me, sir.
the Superman punch spear combo.
Yeah.
Last night, I think I finally bought into the Superman punch.
Yeah.
He needs to do this more. Mm-hmm. It's not one. It never should have been one.
The series of 3.
Yeah,
His own Trace Fistmigos.
dude. I mean, he did 5 on Brock, but like they were rapid fire.
I think
And I was like, yeah.
I think that was a weird poignant thing. Yeah, it was almost. It felt equivalent to like. It's not a finisher type deal. It felt equivalent to like Daniel Bryan's corner drop kicks.
Yeah.
the back and forth, the rapid fire, ridiculous nature of it. Like, that seems like a bit much. No, it's great.
It's what he needs.
And they looked so good. They look good in a series. But I think last night was just booking wise. 5 Superman punches versus an F5.
Yeah.
Which only took 1.
Yeah, of course.
I get it.
Totally. But if you want me to buy into the Superman punch, rapid fire those suckers.
I think 3. 3's the number, man.
So good.
Schoolhouse
And
Rock
like I
taught me
said, for once, I was excited to see Superman punches. I was like, yeah, another one, yeah. I was fired up, dude.
Yes.
That was great.
It was. It really was. And that, without the long, the cocking, the pushing, it was quick. It was easy. It was this is the thing I'm doing. I'm doing the thing. I did the thing.
Yeah.
I did the thing again. Hey, this is the thing. Hey, want some more? 2 more things.
He could do 2 like really quick and then cock on the last one. Boom.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Oh, I even like that. I like that even better.
Yeah.
I think 3 is that magic number.
If somebody's listening,
Hey,
we don't ask for much.
Hey, you found a way to get us to buy into it because it did.
It was the
look
one. It
good.
was the one thing that always like bummed me out at the end of Roman matches.
Yeah.
Because he's having these great matches with like everybody on the roster, and then you get to the finish, it's like, oh.
Here we go. Wrap it up, boys.
And that's what gives you that feeling of the LOL Roman wins.
quarter till. That seems a little. All right.
Oh, holy cow! Look at it.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah, that's what I want. Roman has to win, right?
I think so.
The tease of this is the last time you see us on Raw last night.
Yeah.
You'll never see Heyman or Lesnar on Raw again if he loses. Does that mean UFC? Does that mean SmackDown?
I think that there's no loss for WWE that way. Even if he goes back to UFC,
Yeah.
which it seems like that's what he wants. They're just making money.
Yeah.
They're
Look,
giving legitimacy, and they're making money in both ways. It's
Jenny,
amazing.
I hope I get to see Alexa Bliss get her ass kicked.
Look at you.
Look at that.
You're buying into the
It's
story.
exactly what.
Oh, it's gonna happen.
Yeah, totally.
She's getting thrown.
And now, so that just leaves Cena and Taker. Does it happen?
He's built a storyline. They put too much time into it for it to not happen.
Taker literally rolls in to Mania.
On a wheelchair. I hope. like you've got Kid Rock around. I think it's American Badass Taker versus True Grit or whatever the hell that canceled show is. But yeah, I think he's coming back for another season. I kind of hope that we get Cena as the host of Mania. We don't have an official host.
Right.
Like we had New Day last year,
New Day
which was
last year, we had
fantastic.
Rock a couple years ago.
Uh-huh. Yeah, we had like Rock, Hogan, didn't know where he was, and Austin for some reason.
Yeah.
And
Oh yeah, Hogan hosted 30, but then Rock and Austin came out during it.
Yes, that's what it was.
Yep.
But we don't have a host yet. I would be fine with Cena opening it up. As much as he sold everybody,
Yeah.
fantastic role for him. And then he still gets to make the jabs through the night, and that can be the story.
Yeah.
Kind of building into it. He comes to the ring anyway, and everyone's like, come on. No, just come on. No, I'm not leaving.
How good has Cena been though? He's been pretty amazing.
He's built a feud on his own.
Yeah.
And he's taken you along the turns of, I'm desperate, I'm kind of a bad dude, I'm doing what I shouldn't be doing. You kind of agree with me? You want to see this? It's been a fantastic. He's had a development story arc wise, all by himself.
I also like how he said that it might be time for a change for me on Raw last night. So what could that mean? Guess we'll have to wait and see.
He leaves his armband in the ring.
Again?
Guess.
Looks at it and almost cries.
Time to give up. Yep.
All right. Geez. Yeah, I guess.
Well, I didn't mean like us to give up, but
No,
I'm
just
sorry.
realizing what time it is. And
well, dude, it's the busiest week we're ever gonna have.
Yeah.
And next week is gonna be the holy hell. Where do we go from here? We're gonna get a Mania. We're gonna get a Supercard of Honor. We're gonna get new directions for everybody out there. Oh my God, it's so exciting! Tune in Sunday. Holy hell, they're telling us we gotta go. Wait, I have to push all the stuff.
Well, no, before we get to that,
What?
they're telling us we have to go. What's your final thought of the week?
Final thought of the week.
Something that happened this week or whatever.
Jump into new stuff. This is just basic advice. Jump into new stuff this weekend. Seek out some stuff you've never seen before, and just enjoy and open your mind, suspend some disbelief, and go into the things you haven't explored. And dude, have a ball with it.
Suspend your disbelief.
If you can watch with people, watch with people.
Yeah,
it makes a difference.
it does.
It's one of those intangibles that you can't get there live. But man, even if you're not a people person. Get 10 people together, you can't have fun.
Yeah.
Like, hey, you've never watched wrestling before? Today's the day. You're getting 7 hours. Enjoy. There'll be meats. It's okay. There'll be meats.
There's going to be lots of meats.
I don't know. See what I can steal.
Telling us we have to go.
Hey, everybody, we're #WrestlePals. He's #WrestlePal Justin. You want to get in touch with him at the Hulkster on Twitter? Or if you have suggestions for new names for him, I think he's taking those. He's having his weird existential crisis. But for the moment, at the Hulkster on Twitter, say hey to him. Also, tell him that he the best.
Or worst.
No. He the best. Go on there. You'll see what I'm talking about. Enjoy. If you want to get in touch with me individually, at the Nate Project on Twitter. But don't do that. Don't do that. Just call me directly. 757-2... No. I've done that before.
Yes.
I'm actually going to get a phone call here in a second just to makes me happy. At the Nate Project on Twitter. Don't do that though. Direct it to him. You want to get in touch with the show against mostly at WrestlePals VA, or just put #WrestlePals on literally. Oh, good lord. #WrestlePals on literally everything. You don't have to show it to me. It's gonna pop up right there in a second. #WrestlePals on everything.